G'day guys, Jazz here from Jazz Real Estate Review Group in Point Cook. Hope you guys are doing great. Today's topic is from rental and property sales perspective. Someone asked me a question saying, I've got a property I want to sell. I've got a tenant in there until December 2023. Is it good to sell now or wait? I guess it depends on why you're selling, or perhaps a question that someone asked me obviously around whether I should tell my tenants to move out. Number one thing is, if you have a fixed term tenancy, if the tenant refuses to move, there's nothing much you can do about it. I guess if you have a property and if you have plans to sell, and knowing that you have plans to sell and you still lock in yourself with the tenant for another 12-month lease, is sometimes not so ideal. Again, there's nothing wrong or right. If someone wants to buy a property with tenants and they can see that there's a long-term tenancy, can be a great asset for an investor. But again, at the same time, if someone wants to move in and they can't move in for the next 9, 10 or 11 months, then you could potentially lose a buyer, or a buyer who could actually pay the right price for your home as well. So I guess it depends on what your requirements are and what's ideal for yourself. Some people who really have to sell, I'd recommend don't have a long-term or perhaps a fixed-term lease when you're selling a home, or perhaps when you have potential plans to sell your home, don't lock yourself in a fixed-term lease, because when it comes down to selling a home, if the tenants are there, we don't know how they would present the house. That would also potentially affect your sale price as well. Sometimes you can present your home as a seller or an owner-occupier in a better way possible, with all due respect to the tenants as well, because at the end of the day, you've got different options to either stage the home, style the property, put some rental furniture in, but obviously with the tenants in place, that it's not possible to do so. I guess be careful what you do, what you decide before you sell your home. If you have any plans, ideally best that you get a real estate agent in and get their opinion as well. Ideally, if it's me, if I'm selling a home and I know that there's tenancy coming to an end, I would personally get the tenants out, or perhaps get the property staged and list it correctly. Whenever I've sold a home in the past myself, I've made sure that the property is completely presented well. The buyers have got an option to move in whenever they want. Gives them flexibility, gives you a flexibility to choose a right buyer as well. So if you have any questions, guys, 04354 68689. Thank you.